Okay, it's my 1992 Ford Ranger 2.3 5-speed. Ain't the best looking thing in the world, but she runs, drives. I ain't raced nobody. Don't want to put too much strain on that motor. I had it at 89, over ribbed it, and yeah, kind of needed a crank kit. But I won't be doing that with this one. Plans later on. Maybe a Volvo head. Have to do a lot of fabrication if I do that. Change the intake. Have to do away with my air, so I probably won't do that. For 92, almost 400,000 miles, air works perfect. Good brakes. Need clutch replaced. Just replace slave cylinder when I put new oil pump in. That's causing my low oil pressure reading. Thought about changing the air box, putting a K&N cold air induction kit on it, which won't really add any horsepower. It's just for looks. Probably just leave it stock. I don't know yet. I'm gonna put the dust cover back on, which you probably can't see it. Had to take it off, jack the motor up so I can take the oil pan off. New whole front end of the engine, water pump, timing belt, everything courtesy of my uncle before I bought it. Just changed the oil not long ago. Thought about getting a aftermarket throttle body. I'm not sure yet which direction I want to go with it. I thought about getting some fatter wide 14s, but my uncle had some on. It looked like a mini farm truck. It looked cool, but kept rubbing the bed. I know I'm gonna put a tack in it, and just don't know when. Might turn this into a project truck. Leave it just as factory on the outside as I can. Do a little work to the engine, maybe a cam swap, a single overhead cam. I like to do the Volvo head so I didn't have a dual overhead cam, but my understanding is all that does is give a cam to the exhaust and does away with the 8 plugs. I've been watching a lot on YouTube about these 2.3 4-cylinders, 8 plug, and thought about going turbo, but that would mean I have to pull the motor and do away with the stock internals. Basically rebuild the engine, put turbo pistons in it, new valve sleeves, stronger valves, new baby shoes, rocker arms, whatever you want to call them. Not bad for 92 all original 2.3 5-speed. Runs good. No complaints. As you can see, you know, it's all factory on the exterior. Yeah, it's been wrecked once, but somebody in the distance smoking the yeah. I mean, it's a nice truck for a 92. I mean, it's basically a car like a Ranchero or otherwise. It's only got single leaves. rear end. You can see there. I need to put a fuel pump in it. Well, not the fuel pump per se. The float's messed up. Won't work on the dash. And 92 interior. It's almost flawless. Looks great. Maybe 2 cracks on the dash. All badges, XLT model. Basically a perfect truck. But I'm gonna do a little work later. Do away with some things, add some things. I never thought a little 4-cylinder, Honda or otherwise, would be as dependable as this little Ford. No complaints at all. I haven't had it that long, but still. Perfect air, perfect heat. Change the oil regularly. I need to change it again now that I put an oil pump in it. Master cylinder, slave cylinder, all in great shape. Like I say, just put a slave cylinder in the transmission. Need to add a clutch for a 92 2.3, 400,000 miles. Can't ask for better. I do need to change the power steering reservoir. It tends to leak from overfilling. I've overfilled it once, and wasn't my intent, but shit happens. What can I say? Later on, I'm gonna want to get some money up, figure out what I'm gonna do to it, what I'm gonna do with it, which direction I go. I'll make another video and see from there.